It is currently the 8th of December 2020 in the Western Pacific, and we have no named storm systems out here, and I have no named storm systems in the forecast as well. Fantastic news, but there are a few areas we're continuing to watch. For starters, is a little shear line, which is still bringing showers from areas of northern Luzon down towards southern areas of Vietnam as well, and definitely seeing an increase in precipitation, all thanks to that at this time. In fact, take a look at visible satellite imagery, kind of see where that shear line is. North of it, though, some of those low-level clouds indicating that monsoon impacting parts of Taiwan over towards Okinawa as well, and really just seeing that cooler weather. But south of that shear line, we got those scattered showers out here towards the Philippines, and I am watching this little area of energy move across Palau. Now, this will not become a named storm system. Maybe a low pressure area if Pagasa feels eager to pinpoint a center of circulation, but I think the key thing with it, as we go ahead through Tuesday into Wednesday, it does pull towards the northwest, increasing showers across parts of the Philippines. Meanwhile, let's go back to Tuesday here. We do have our little area that is located just towards the west of the Philippines, east of Vietnam. This is going to continue to pull off into that direction, though, and kind of dissipate out here on Wednesday before it moves into Hainan, northern areas of Vietnam as well, bringing those scattered showers with it by the time we push over towards Thursday here. But overall, really, the forecast is just dominated by that monsoonal flow continuing to push across this area, bringing those scattered showers, about 50 to 100 millimeters in the northern areas of Taiwan. You have that monsoonal flow down towards Vietnam. Indicated in the red is that 50 to 100 millimeters. And as I mentioned, you have that next system, which is starting to increase those showers there across parts of Luzon over towards Visayas. Nothing crazy. Problem is, a lot of this area is already saturated. We have been seeing flooding, so even moderate rainfall on top of that does bring that increased threat of chances of flooding. But there's no named storm systems here as well. Hey, take a look at this, though. There is this increased flow, and I'll get to that in a second, so don't go anywhere heading into next week. I do want to pull back the picture, though, and talk about this. This is next Sunday over to Monday. Hey, check out my sea effect snow video. I'll put the link down below. It's absolutely interesting to see this develop. Basically, CFX snow in Japan is like lake effect on steroids. You get a high pressure over Siberia, very frigid air, some of the coldest on Earth. Then our low back towards the east that's going to be setting up into the weekend. When you get that interaction, you get that cool air moving over that relatively warmer water, and man, it piles up some of the heaviest snowfall across parts of Hokkaido, across parts of Honshu on Earth. And really, you have the mountains here, too, which helps enhance, do that orographic lifting, bringing that additional snowfall. I'm going to make up some nice graphics to kind of explain this more, but that's the gist of it. So be sure to check out that video here on my YouTube channel. Just look it up if I don't put the link down below. Just taking a little extra time there, but it is kind of interesting. All right, so I was talking about that system down here towards the south. You have that increased flow into next week. This is why I do this beyond 3 minutes. I call you guys the 3 to 4 minute club. You stick around, you look at more than just the headlines, and you kind of want a little more detail on what's going on here. And I'm sure I lost the headline people with that CFX snow talk. We have, I would say, increased flow or increased energy into next week south of that monsoonal flow, which is bringing that sea effect out there across Japan. That could push something into Mindanao or Palau mid-December. Mid to late December, I should say. Some of the guidance is picking up on a little bit of a low pressure area out here. I noticed Pagasa in their long range discussion did also mention something as well, and that's one reason why I'm kind of pointing it out here. But look, I put 4 question marks on this because I got a lot of questions. Where is this going to developing from? Will it stay south of that monsoon? Will it lift far enough north where Coriolis starts to put in play here and it could spin up a little bit? A lot of questions, a lot of things to think about, but definitely keeping a close eye on it. Hey, on my Facebook page, I asked some people to share some photos as well, and I'll get that in a second, but we have no tropical systems in the forecast. CFX snow returns across Japan, but the big topic and our main points today, that monsoon dominates. Here's a nice image out of Canada, by the way. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but thank you very much for sharing this on my Facebook page. If you're watching us on YouTube and you don't follow me on Facebook, go ahead there, check it out. This is out of the Philippines, a nice foggy morning there as well. And then we have this image coming out of the Philippines as well. That is a sunset there. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for sharing this with me. I always appreciate that interaction with everybody. And one reason why I like doing these YouTube videos, get more interaction. I can answer these comments as you guys post them out below. And if you notice, I try to read every single comment. I usually like them or hit the love button from the subscribers there as well, just because I want you guys to know I am reading those, and I really always appreciate the feedback. So thanks as always. Please subscribe if you don't already. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and yeah, I make stuff on TikTok. Why not? Anyways, stay safe out there.